This is the chair that I bought for my new bedroom set, my new house. This is the Galaxy XL Big and Tall large size gaming chair. I went with a larger gaming chair than the ones that I saw simply because they kind of looked a little flimsy. And I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the Arazi chair at Micro Center. And when I sat on it, it didn't have good back support. Because most of these things are really designed for people who are shorter and less than 200 pounds. But I am a very large person, and I definitely wanted to get something that wasn't flimsy. So I looked on eBay, and the Galaxy XL was going for anywhere between $200 and $400. So this is the chair right here, as you can see. And this chair has high capacity. The only one thing I'm not too crazy about is the fact that it comes with plastic wheels. If they had built metal wheels, this thing could have probably lasted indefinitely. You can get it in red, or you can get it with a white center, and main tone is black, and it has swivels for the arms, and they can move around, they can move in and out, they can turn, they can also go up and down with the push of a button. And for the most part, it's a heavy-duty chair. And the thing about it is, if you're sitting on a chair and you're leaning in it and you're laying back in it, especially when you're playing video games, the last thing you want is something flimsy. So I absolutely was willing to, buy it online and wait for it to come instead of just getting something flimsy. Okay, so this is the item. And as you can see, it is, this is the information. It's red, black, and white as its primary colors. Obviously, it's made in China, so you know how thrilled I am to see that. It says FC, so that's kind of generic as far as I'm concerned. But, the other chairs that I saw by Arazi and a couple other companies, I wasn't too thrilled about those. So as I build this one up, hopefully this one meets my demands and needs. The pneumatic mechanism. Chair arms. The pneumatic press. Okay, so I'm installing everything with the tool that they provided, which seems to have a Phillips head at one end and then the Allen key that fits these bolts at the other. And I have to say that this gauge of metal that they have, I'm pretty sure this is steel because it's too heavy to be aluminum. It's actually a very, very high quality feeling metal here. Now, I'm hoping all this plastic that the arms, because these arms are adjustable, like you can rotate them inwards, you can rotate them outwards. So hopefully all of that also lasts a good long time. But this thing is actually, it's very heavy. This is just the base. But yeah, this is a very, very heavy gauge product right here. Okay, nice and tight. Not too tight, just tight enough. Okay, this part is the plastic shroud that covers the pneumatic mechanism. All of this is pretty good feeling product. And hopefully the pneumatic mechanism, I'm pretty sure it should test out pretty well. Just locking down the plastic shroud. I think thus far I've only gone about maybe 10 minutes into installation, so it basically doesn't take very long to put these things together. It's actually a very straightforward process. Okay, so now that I've finished with the seat, now I have to add on the back. So the back has a locking mechanism that you drill in, or I'm sorry, you screw into this point right here. This right here. So you turn it upside down and then you put it in and you secure it with 3 screws that have 3 washers. Okay, so I can honestly say getting the chair back onto the seat is definitely the hardest part that I had to do. It's it may actually require 2 people to do it, maybe one to hold the chair back and maybe the other person to position the screws, but this part was really, really hard. So it took me almost 15 minutes to get this thing set up just right so I could get them in there. But I've got all 3 screws in there, and okay, so far it's going good. It was actually so difficult to screw this thing in that I decided to get the hammer drill out. So with the hammer drill, you really don't have a choice but to get screwed in. So I'm going to try to take it nice and easy. Oh shit, yeah, that's the big boy right there. I don't even remember how much I paid for this thing. This is a skill drill. I don't know how many horsepower or whatever this engine, the motor in this thing is, but this thing's pretty freaking powerful. Yeah, that shit'll drill you every time. Every freaking time. Okay, I think that one's tight enough. Okay, and now you add in the last piece, the spine. And the spine has 2 really little screws. And you add that in, and basically the thing's complete. So I think, what does the instructions say? If you turn it upside down, it's supposed to go in this way. I think it goes in this way. No, but those screws have to align. So I guess this is like being in kindergarten again. No? Now these screws screw in this way, so I guess maybe I have to turn it this way. Yeah, wait, no. Oh, okay. Okay, the screw holes are 1 and 2. I thought they were 3 and 4, but nah. This is it right here. That's how it screws in. And once you've got that in, you're all done. Positioning these 2 little screws, as small as they were, was definitely not easy. But now I'm all done with the assembly of the chair, and all I have to do is add the wheels to the 5-spoke, and it's ready to go on. So these are the wheels. Now, it's amazing, for so much metal in the construction, these wheels are made of plastic. How long will they hold up? I don't know, but I'll definitely give updates about how long they actually hold up. It's actually a shame that this thing has so much metal construction, but there's no metal in the wheel itself. Because if this had metal wheels, this part right here would last indefinitely. And if this was the same gauge of steel or iron or whatever that the 5-spoke is, it would definitely last a very long time. But I guess China doesn't want anything we buy lasting. I think they want us to keep rebuying shit. This way we keep sending money overseas. And here we go. This is the final piece of the assembly. You just slide in the pneumatic press, and then you stick the pneumatic into there so that it can have access to touching the button. And this is supposed to have a high capacity of 485 pounds, which means that you can lean on it. You can't really lay back on this one. Some of them have a full converting recliner where you can actually recline on it, but this one should be good for a long time. And it was only $200. And I'll show you exactly where I got it off of eBay, just in case you're interested, because a lot of the other chairs have lower capacities and are smaller and cost more. In fact, this chair also can be found like over $250, but I found it for only $200. So here it is, finished after approximately 45 minutes worth of building. It's a really lovely model. Me personally, the red and the white, I would have preferred blue, but red and white still works. Now, the reason why I like this model is because it has the adjustable arms, so you can actually turn these sideways or inwards. And it also has, obviously, there's an action here to raise or lower these. And then there's a third piece right here, which allows you to do a little bit more here. Like, you can move it forward, you can move it back, and you can lock them into place. And I like this model considerably. So the question is, well, how long will it hold up? Will it hold up for a very long time? Well, time will tell. But there we go. That is my new gaming chair.